Cancer, how are you? Hi, I am the Spiritual Barbie. Welcome back to my channel, Cancer. We're back again here doing love. Same old, same old. What are you gonna do? We're gonna look into your love life for a week, right? I need to remind you that this energy here, the near future energy, it's what the present energy is growing into. It can happen sooner or it can happen later. Just let energy grow and don't attack the reader. Okay, so let's get into it. So the root of the reading, oh my god, Cancer. We have the Fool in the root or in the distant past. Definitely a new beginning thrusted upon us. That's the Fool energy. It's a new beginning that is given to us, that is thrusted upon us, that is uncertain. There's a little bit of fear attached to it, a little bit of nervousness, but ultimately it's in our highest good and it's a blessed journey. And I feel like in the distant past, there was just some leap of faith. Some of you guys took some Fool energy, some positive choice. It's almost like you had nothing to lose. That's the energy of the Fool. So in the recent past, we had the 10 of Wands. We concluded a heavy cycle. I definitely feel like emotionally, Cancer, you guys were carrying a lot, okay? You were definitely very overwhelmed in the past with previous experiences, burdens, grudges, woes, all those things, fears, limited beliefs, all wrapped up into one, right? That was weighing heavily on you, Cancer. And I feel like in the distant past, you definitely realized that. You realized what was the excess baggage and you knew that you needed to get rid of it. Some of you guys may have already, done away with whatever this was because this was in the recent past. Or you could be still getting rid of this or moving through this energy, but ultimately it's almost over if it's not over yet. And wow, was that a journey. But I'm so glad that we're moving on from that and we're moving forward and we're not bringing any of that other stuff with us. So I definitely see a culmination and a conclusion to something that was very burdensome but taught you a lot. Okay, so the present energy for Cancer right now is the 5 of Wands. I feel like right now all it is, Cancer, is I feel like Cancer, you guys are finding it difficult to allow in just positive energy. You're finding it difficult to allow in the abundance. I explained in a previous reading, and I think it was the Libra reading for last week. If you wanted me to go into detail more, I go more into detail in that reading about 5 energy. But basically 5 energies represent lack. That is the only reason why these guys here are all fighting with sticks in the corner here, okay, in the meadow, right? The only reason why these kids here, and I wanted to focus so I could make my point, all right? So the only reason why these kids here are all fighting in the corner here in the meadow is because they think that that's all that there is. You would never feel like you need to compete or be frustrated or whatever. Do any of the characteristics of this card. You would never feel like you needed to do it if you recognize the plethora, the abundance of anything and everything that they could ever possibly fight for. And so I feel like you're not seeing all the possibilities around you, or even if this is like frustration within. So presently, currently maybe the current energy is like being frustrated with the way that things are. You're kind of in the thick of it. You just need to take a step back, and sometimes it's okay to give situations over to a higher power or to some person or some energy that can handle it, because this is like battling alone when you don't need to. And I feel like you're really having a hard time right now, Cancer, with just staying afloat. You're getting frustrated. You could be arguing a lot. But this argument, when you take a step back, you realize that all it is that you're just separating yourself from abundance and from divinity, which we all step down from it once in a while. We all step away from it multiple times a day, some of us do. But you just need to realize that what you're looking for, what you're wanting is already there. So you don't have to fight it. You can just sit in joy and wait for it to come. All right, so you, Cancer, your energy is the Four of Cups. I definitely feel like you're definitely bored. You're not happy with the way something is, okay? Maybe you want something and it's not happening. And what the universe is offering you is ugats, is garbage, is trash, it's basura, it's nothing, right? To you, it's like this is ASS. But it's not, okay? What the universe is offering you is a gift that you didn't even know that you needed, or you didn't even know that you wanted, okay? I'm gonna look at what the universe is offering you right now that you don't want, okay? Which I understand you don't want it, but it's a gift, okay? Or you're not seeing what the universe is offering you, because a lot of times we don't realize that this is being offered to us. What is the universe offering? The Three of Cups. So the universe is offering you like celebration, joy, happiness. In the form of what? I mean, if they're offering you celebration, honestly, I feel like what the universe is offering you is a really positive outcome to whatever this is. The star just showed up. Man, I really feel like the universe is offering you a really positive outcome to whatever this is. A really positive outcome to your love life, a really positive outcome to, whatever the situation is. It's literally offering you a successful way to complete this, or even if it's not offering you a way to complete this successfully, this time apart, or this time of frustration, or this time of boredom that you're in, it's leading to a positive outcome, and you may not realize that that's what the universe is offering you. Because I definitely feel like, you know what I always say with this card, take a look at all the things that you're not noticing right now. Right? So are you looking at this video with your eyes? Check, you got eyes, they work. Are you holding the phone with your arms? Check, you got arms, they work. Start small, and when you realize like all the things that you have around you that are super amazing, that are mad like great, you know what I mean, that you wouldn't be able to do a lot of things without, then you realize that the cup is always half full. It is never half empty, never. Focusing on the problem just makes the problem grow, right? So you're definitely in the thick of the emotions, and it feels like it's because you're trying to have control, because you want it to be the way that you want it to be. And it's not like it won't be the way that you want it to be, but sometimes the way that you think you want it to be is not the way that you really want it to be, right? And sometimes the way that you want to go about things is not the way that you go about getting what you want. So it's just like, let go, let something else have control, let it drive you, stop fighting it. You're only shutting yourself out from divinity and happiness and the sun. You're only doing that, and it's like, why? It's not going to bring it in any faster, I promise. It's not. Conscious thoughts and our desires is the Six of Wands. I think you're definitely wanting a victory. You're definitely wanting this to work out. I think you're competing because you want an outcome. So some of you guys, you could be going out and dating, and it's frustrating because you want, to finally be with that person. Or maybe some of you guys are, maybe you're dating somebody and they're super like busy, right? Or they're they have a lot of suitors, and so you're competing for this person because you want success. But then for others of you guys, it could just be like, maybe you're wanting something, it's not happening, and all you're wanting is for that thing that you want to happen. It's very interesting, but it's a lot of you energy, right? It's good to take over and to, exert control, but if this is your present energy, watch what you're gonna grow. You know what I mean? Because like I explained in the beginning, this energy is what this energy is becoming. So this reading may just be a test, because I haven't seen all the cards. It may just be a test of what we manifest through our actions. So you're gonna see near future energy. Oh my god, Seven of Swords, okay, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so what is this energy growing into? It's a little, I'm not gonna say concerning, but it's kind of like hiding certain things. Okay, so hiding certain things, Cancer. The Hanged Man. It's something that you kind of just need to accept, surrender to, be honest about, be true to yourself. There's something that you just need to be true to yourself about, it's like you're holding on to stuff and continuously continuing to just allow, like, just let things happen. Like, if that's the only piece of advice I could give you, I'm not here to upset people. I just want to motivate people. I want people to feel good. I want people to not suffer unnecessarily anymore. I want us to evolve as a species, and we have to evolve mentally and emotionally as well. Well, mentally we have to evolve, you know, and see things from a higher perspective. So I'm not going to sit here and read this reading and dish out panic. I'm never going to do that. I'm sorry. What I am going to tell you is that your current energy is very chaotic, right? You're fighting yourself. It's like you want to do one thing and then you don't let yourself do it. And I feel like your energy around you is a lot of commotion, but I feel like this is going on inside of you. There's a lot of commotion inside of you. And it's like you're fighting yourself, you wanting to move forward, but then you clamp yourself back, and you're creating like a chaos, right? This friction, because you feel a sense of lack. That's where it comes from. It comes from lack, which is a lie. It's a lie, right? And that's why the near future energy is the Seven of Swords, which is a lie, the Four of Pentacles, which is lack. So what's happening in the near future is that you're manifesting more lack, a lackful situation, a situation in which you are secretly holding on to stuff, or, you know, maybe there could be, but honestly, if there's people around you who are wearing a mask, then it's always like, take a closer look at yourself, you know? And with the clarifiers here being Justice and the Hanged Man, I think you really just need to surrender and just do the right thing. And you know the right thing to do. You know it in your heart what you need to do, but there's a part of you that is maybe somewhat wounded a little bit, maybe it's somewhat, you know, just needing more time to recover, you know, that still believes that there is a limited resource, or just believes that things are limited, that is holding you back from love. This is a love reading, and there's no cups. I mean, there's the Four of Cups, and you're Cancer. You're Cups. And this is a love reading. And it's very egoic here. It's like you want to win, or there's a victory here that's won it. And I'm not coming for Cancer. I love Cancers. I don't have a problem with Cancer. I really don't. I'm not coming for you guys. I just want you guys to have what you want. And the way that it's currently, the energy currently is, these are all minor arcana here. This is all minor. That's your energy. That's you, baby. That's not the universe. That's your reaction to the universe. That's your reaction to the Lovers, the Hanged Man, the Fool. Oh, the universe just reminded me, the Fool, and Justice. This is your reaction to that. Nobody did anything to you. That's how you're looking at it. It's your view. It's your point of view. So I don't know if you want to stall or like stunt up your manifestation, but I definitely feel like just this energy here, it's not, definitely not comfortable for you. The Nine of Swords. You're worried. It's a lot of fear. This is a whole lot of fear. They didn't need to show me the Nine of Swords to tell me that this was definitely rooted in fear. You know? You're just worried about a lot of stuff that's not going to happen. If it doesn't feel good, and it's not rooted in love, it's not real. It's not fucking real. The only thing that really is real in life is love. Because you know this from the point when someone dies and maybe you really don't like them, or if someone dies, maybe you didn't really talk to them or something, how the story of them changes. I mean, it's not a lot of people that die. I mean, there are people that die, obviously, but there's not a lot of people that die that people or people around them, at least people who are close to them, don't remember the good parts of them, because those are the parts of them that are real. The parts of them that we don't like, or the parts of them that are very resistant, that's just the parts of them that are growing. That's just the parts of them. Sorry, I keep hearing like weird chimes. But that's just the parts of them that are growing. That's the part of them that, you know, is resistant, or that is resistant towards some part of you. That's not really who they are. So start to live in the vibration of love. Stop living in fear. You are creating a reality that you don't want. And look, the Hangman and Justice, this is just the end result. If you sit in school all year and you don't study for one test and you fail every test and you come out with an F or with a G, with a W, you can't be mad that you got a W and an I and an F. You didn't study for anything. And that's the thing with Justice and the Hanged Man. It's like, if you don't put in the effort, if you don't, get your skin in the game, if you don't approach it in a positive mindset, if you don't approach it being open, how can you expect to attract in someone who loves you? You're not even living in love because you're afraid. Love is the opposite of fear. Like, I don't want this for you guys. I really don't want this. I don't want this. I don't like this. I don't want the Seven of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. I don't want you hiding how you really feel. I don't want you hiding things about yourself. I don't want you, hiding your money or just hiding. I don't want anybody hiding. But I don't want anybody sneaking off or being snuck away from. I don't want that to happen. But if you do something in fear, the end result, you never like it. So we got the High Lord of Gratitude and Service. Selflessness, humility, and conscious action. So this card talks about being a person of service. Giving what you can. If you have money to give and it's nothing to you, give. If you have, hands and, somebody needs help cleaning something, give. But I think in the sense of love, it has to do with, just giving from a place of not expecting anything in return. So especially when it comes to love, when you're in that arena of romance or connecting with people, it's the place, and it's a point in our life where we're super open. This is the longest reading. It's where we're super open and we are vulnerable because we are opening up because we want to connect with someone who connects with us truly. And you want to be in that space where you're okay with not getting anything in return. You understand? Because if you can't selflessly give, how can you expect to receive? It's like the person who, wants a ton of stuff or a ton of money, but doesn't work towards their dreams. It doesn't even dream. Doesn't even get up and work a regular job. Maybe even if you're not working on your dream, you just work. You don't even do that. You're not utilizing, you're not giving anything of yourself. How can you receive you're not giving anything of yourself. How can you receive? And I feel like we should all receive, but the easiest way to receive is through love. That's the easiest way to receive. That's the most natural way, is through love. And if you're not even sitting in love, how can you even receive naturally? I don't know, Cancer. I don't know, but whatever. That's the reading for you guys. It may or may not resonate, so that's okay. If you're in the vibration of love, then this will resonate, and then keep it pushing. But some of you guys, I'm not saying you're not loved, but you're overrun with a lot of baggage, and it's like you don't want to release it. And it's just showing you what you're attracting in. This is what you're creating. You could change. You don't have to create this. You could just live in love. You could just accept and just let things go and just let them happen. And just flow. That's all. And create what you really want to create. Create what you really want. The advice to you, 3 of Wands, Ace of Wands. Create what you really want. You don't have to create what you don't want. Create what you really want. I don't know. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. Thanks so much for joining. Once again, I am the Spiritual Barbie. Any other pieces of inspiration, not inspiration, any other pieces of information or inspiration that you want from me, you can see that down in the description bar down below. Thank you so much for joining me. I wish you the very best. Ciao for now, Cancer. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.